after the Battle of Jonesboro. The depot by that time had been blown up. These bodies are buried here behind the place. During the battle, they actually had a trench in the cemetery over there, part of the battlefield. After the battle, the Yankees were going to bury all these dead guys, and they said, well, there's a cemetery here already, let's use this trench. So they basically buried the soldiers like 7 deep on top of each other in a long row. Well, they did that in Vietnam, drag them into and cover them up with the dirt of the trench. That's what they did. But they didn't have a bulldozer. It's kind of amazing they buried them at all. You think about that. But they buried them in a long line, more close to the back lot, or the back fence. And then all these guys, in 1872, they dug them up and brought them over here. Now Miss Carnes did that, and this is the Gone with the Wind story. Miss Carnes did that, her grandfather, Stephen Carnes, and I asked her, I said, did he do all that by himself? And she said, no, he had a slave named Tom. Tom goes off with a Yankee captain during the Battle of Jonesboro. After the war, guess who shows up on the front porch of Jonesboro? Tom. Mr. Carnes, can I have my job back? Irish are making $1 a week up north. They don't want any freed slaves up there. Tom goes back to work for Mr. Carnes, so a freed slave and his former master buried the soldiers here.
So we're going to talk about this old building here is our history center now. These are handmade bricks. The local sheriff started a brickyard and making bricks by hand. So after the Civil War, still building mostly by wood, they started doing some bricks. So he started a brickyard. So this was built back in 1868. Now as we come in, the way this jail was set up, of course, is only one story. They had 8 cells in this room here, pretty small cells. First 2 rooms, the first sheriff lived there with his wife and his daughter. They lived in the first 2 rooms. This was the kitchen area. They had a cell like this in the kitchen. Sometimes they had a lady. This would be her cell.
Well, we should go in the parlor and get them close together, and I could start you touring there.
The center marker here, Patrick Cleburne, he was an Irishman. Margaret Mitchell's book is about the Irish, you know. She's kind of more Irish in the book than she really was, but Patrick Cleburne was an Irishman who actually tried to get into medicine, failed the test. His family was in medicine, so he joined the British Army for a while. Didn't like that, paid his way out, came to the United States, ended up in Arkansas. 1861, he joins the Confederate Army as a private. By the time of the Battle of Jonesboro, he's Major General Patrick Cleburne. Okay, that's a pretty good jump. Yeah. In fact, Jefferson Davis, he was called the Stonewall Jackson of the Western Army. They fought here.